What's up, big time gang? This one here is going to be a video on a trigger. Coalition Forces trigger. This is model number 11667. It's got a dead battery. This one here is a RONDA 5040D. If you'd like to watch the battery change on this bad boy, stay tuned. All right, so like I said, this is a RONDA 5040D. We're gonna crack the back of this one open and change it. Obviously it's dead. See, there's nothing moving on there. So we'll get straight into it. I can remove the strap. I'm not going to. This strap is very brittle. This is a very old watch that was like really never worn. And this strap is definitely aged. These were sent to me by Jim Smith. Thank you, Jim. I got this one here, this one here, and this one here, all coming up in future videos. All need batteries, a couple need straps. These were stored for years without ever getting maintenance or worn. And these poly straps, if you don't keep them moist, even the silicone straps, if you don't keep them moist, they become brittle and they snap. And so these straps have snapped and are no longer functional. So we're gonna be switching straps on these bad boys today. So case back open very easily. I got a 2-prong case back opener. I got this from Amazon. I get asked that all the time. I can't find the links to the ones I originally bought. So I don't post links in my description. And I know a lot of people get upset about that. But I'm not going to say this is the one I have when it's not. And you get it and you're disappointed because it's not the right case back opener. And I'm to blame because I sent you there. So since it's not the one that I have, I don't send you to get that one off of Amazon. So now we're just going to pull this plastic retainer off to get to the movement. This is fairly straightforward. Just pull it up and out. So we got one little screw holding that movement in place. Everybody asked me also where I get my little screwdriver for these little screws. I also got this on Amazon years ago. Now, I mean, keep in mind, all my tools are 6 to 8 years old. So the stuff I got is no longer for sale. It's all Chinese, cheap Amazon stuff. Nothing's, you know, top notch. I didn't buy anything that cost super expensive. So this is a 0.5 or 0.6 millimeter screwdriver. This is what works best for me for these little tiny screws. I mean, it's got a little tiny screw head, but it works perfect for these little tiny screws that are in here. So I'm removing this screw right here. That's holding the case, the battery cover on. I'm going to remove that screw to get to the battery cover. And what I always say, don't let happen, I just let happen. And luckily everything is contained in the back of the watch. Screw and the battery cover, luckily. So Jim was nice enough to provide me with the batteries. I don't use this brand normally, but I'm gonna put these in as he provided them. This is a 395 battery for the RONDA 5040D. Normally I use RENATA, but I'm gonna put this battery that Jim provided me in, this bad boy. You can see if this motor starts running. I'm lining up the battery cover with the hole. Sorry I've been so quiet, but this takes extreme concentration for me. My eyes aren't what they used to be, and these parts are super tiny, so I'm laser focused. But I've got it. Screw is back in. All right, so I got the plastic back in, putting the case back on. So if you're not familiar with the trigger, it's a unique Invicta. The most recent trigger I've seen released by Invicta was the Punisher. That was the last one I seen recently get released. But cool watch. They say it's 55 millimeters. I'd say it wears like a 52. But I've never owned one. And so I was kind of excited to see this watch in person. And it didn't let me down. I mean, there's nothing too fancy about it. It's cool design, but just different. You guys have never seen a trigger on my channel as well, so I thought I'd be a little treat to show you guys this one. Okay, case back on. You see there, she's ticking. You can see that there at the 3 o'clock. See what time it is right now. It is 6:40 p.m. So the way I always set the time is I go around until I see the date change, and then I know it's in the AM or the PM. So we're gonna do that now. Then I'll show you the chronograph function on this too, because it's pretty cool. Okay, so we're in PM right now because the date did not change. So we're gonna put this to 6:40. Do 6:41. Push it in all the way. Pull it back out one click and adjust the date. So right now we're on the 18th. I want to get to the 6th. And this is a Swiss-made Coalition Forces trigger. It has a RONDA 5040D movement. and it takes a 395 battery. Okay, let's screw that back in. That's all set. Now the chronograph functions are cool. So the trigger, these come out and you click these. So you'll see the big hand there start moving. There you go. Then you stop it the same way and then reset. I think that's pretty cool. Just different. This is on a gray polyurethane strap that has seen way better days. This thing, I'm scared to put it on. It's so fragile. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. You have any questions, please ask in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you again, Jim. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.